Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me. Dancing roofs, your painted red shakes the room. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. Winterland, you're my sailing ship. Guide me in when you head for your trip. Right out of this wicked black and into bright sand. Straight towards the warm sun and into his hands. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll.
Oh, so this is brilliant, you guys. Tim is sick, and then on top of being sick, he went last night and got a flu shot.
Because I got a new kid coming.
Okay.
It's flu season, so the doctor talked me into it.
You know that the flu shot is the actual flu, just a smaller dose of it, and if you're already sick,
Right.
you're just gonna be sicker.
Yeah, I realized that.
Oh, check out that loader.
I know, you can crawl in there, no problem.
That's like, what is that? A cat? What? Can't tell. Should have seen the one I seen yesterday. Holy crap. That was beast. It was a John Deere 544, $250,000 loader, and it had a $160,000 snowblower attached to it.
Those snowblowers are sick, man.
Dude, this thing was awesome.
Going down the freeway?
No, I was driving. I was coming out to check on the job site, right? And I was just driving past the snow dump, and I just look over, and all of a sudden I see this and I'm like, it's not just driving down the road, it's actually working. So I pulled in, and I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, could I take some video and pictures of this? And the guy's like, yeah, come on in, go ahead. And I talked to him for a little bit. Yeah, no worries. How much, so what is the specs on that? Do you guys know?
Specs like
Expensive as hell. That's all I know.
$160,000 for that, just for the blower.
Oh.
$250,000 for the loader or something.
$250 for the loader. That's a John Deere 544K. That's a brand new one, right?
A couple years old.
2 years old. And that's hydraulically hooked into, so that, is that got a separate motor then for the blower, right?
Yeah, it's got a full.
That would make sense. I mean, I couldn't imagine that would run off the hydraulics of the motor.
No, that's a full separate motor. It's a full separate unit from it. There are no wires to it.
Well, who makes that?
Well,
It's Snowgo.
yeah, but Snowgo makes it and McQueen sells it, right?
Yep.
How long have you guys been running that?
I don't know.
Been here what?
2 years?
I've only been here 2 years. Yeah.
I've been. That's only been here 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty new then.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is compacted snow. You guys have been hauling this stuff in, right? So this is like grinding up ice, really.
This has been blown into the trucks, and then we blow it back again. So this has already been loaded by that machine.
So this is really dense.
Yep, it's
really
dense.
compacted.
Well, I'm gonna get moving here.
Okay, dude.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you. So I was able to find some specs for you guys. Now this is called a Snowgo, and it's spelled S-N-O-G-O. And this is a fully hydromechanical type of blower head. It's a dual stage and it runs off its own engine. That engine is a 218 horsepower Tier 4 final engine. And it provides about 1,200 tons of output per hour. This is a Volvo engine, and this unit also runs 3 12-inch horizontal serrated augers to feed into a 38-inch impeller. It's designed for a 2 to 2.5 cubic yard loader. Just the front power unit alone weighs 7,600 pounds, and that's not including the hitch. This thing is a monster. Now let's do a little compare and contrast. This John Deere 544K loader has 163 horsepower. The snowblower on front of it has 218 horsepower. So the blower on front of the loader has more horsepower than the loader itself. Now this loader costs anywhere from around $225,000 to $265,000. The snowblower on front of it comes in at $160,000. Now as you look at it from this angle, you can see that it has 3 separate augers, but it's still just a 2-stage snowblower. Now this John Deere loader is actually designed to handle up to 3 cubic yards. The Snowgo is designed for loaders from 2 to 2.5 cubic yards. So even though it looks monstrous on the front of this loader, it's actually undersized for this loader. Well, let's clarify that last statement. To me, it looks like it's just massive, but I don't know. They say that this thing can go on smaller loaders than this John Deere 544K. I would not want to see it on a loader smaller than that. I don't think a loader smaller than that could handle it, but according to the specs, it can. Holy crap, look at how much snow there is. And this account has totally changed too, by the way.
Yeah, so we can stuff some in here, stuff some along there.
No, we can't stuff it into the front. So this account, for these guys that know how picky this account has been for us for 4 or 5 years, 0 tolerance. It's now no longer a 0 tolerance, and they've been complaining that we've been getting too many hours in. But we can stack snow kind of where we want to stack it now a little bit more. But we can't stack over curbs that are sidewalks or close to the buildings.
Oh, look, he came and pushed all that back. That's nice.
But, I mean, like here, we could make a stockpile in this corner.
Yeah.
You know?
It'd be way better.
Nice.
Stuff it up in there.
Yep, we'll just, instead of bringing it all the way down, because we've always had to bring it all the way down.
Everything on this site's down and around.
Down and around and to the into the next county, and
now
then
you just get to plow it like a normal site. Just dump it over the side.
yeah, and then maybe their hours won't be so. But let's look at one of these spots. I want to show these guys exactly how crowded this is, because this is kind of crazy. There's, I mean, I don't even know how they can't get by.
Oh, you should go see that. I want to go to this other one real quick too while you're...
Look at this thing. This is all the way out here. This is into the parking zone now.
Yep. Yeah, this should maybe get rounded off a little nicer.
Well, if they want to pay us,
Right.
give us the hours.
But there, we can stuff everything into this little cubby, and we can go over the curbs, huh? On this side.
On the
They
far
never
side.
wanted us to do that before.
What did you want to show me?
Oh, this next, that little building over there, I want to see how that one looks. Because this next snowfall, there's not going to be anywhere to park on that one either.
8 to 12 inches coming.
That's just this weekend, and then during the week next week, it looks like there's another decent one coming. So.
There's more. There's like 2 or 3 systems right in a row. So this will be interesting to see how much parking space is actually left.
Well, we could take all this, stuff it right up in here now,
Yep.
you know? Never could do that before.
Nope. Okay, where are we going?
This was bad, so last time, man, we could stuff a bunch right here too.
Can't, not over the sidewalk though. Where at?
Here, this was all creeping in.
Oh yeah, we couldn't even have a pile anywhere along here. In the entire 4 or 5 years we've had one, we couldn't have nothing. So here, if you look, that's actually a truck. That's how far out the piles come.
Well, this is going to get filled in, and then there's going to be no drive lane here after this next storm unless we run. Last time I ran everything down here.
Nope.
So can't do that again. It takes too long.
Nope. They're picky about their hours now, so no snow stacking. We just
We'll fill it in.
fill it in, and then if they don't like it, then they can pay us to come back and unfill it in. So, all right. So we're in the middle of working on Frankie, and you were telling me that Uncle Tom. So I gave Uncle Tom one of those battery-powered wheelbarrows. I'm gonna turn the power off. All right. Got it.
Come on, Stan, I'm not that heavy.
Xander, it's your turn. I'm gonna guess he's in his upper 70s.
Yeah, I would
And
say upper.
he burns wood every single day,
Yep.
right?
That's how he basically heats. 80% of his heat comes from wood
Right.
in the house.
Right. And so we dropped off one of those battery-powered wheelbarrows for him.
You don't
you
watch
ready?
all those other videos? Yeah. Well, hiya. You
And
ready?
tell the story.
Every day he brings in a load of wood. He sits down and thanks Stanley for that wheelbarrow.
Seriously, you guys, those wheelbarrows that you guys seen maybe in a different video, those things are actually awesome.
They're awesome. We use them here. I mean, that's what I use for the wood here.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what these wheelbarrows are. And we use them every single day. I've got 2 of them literally sitting outside my door. I know this is a completely different subject, but we're just getting ready to go out snow plowing here in a few hours. We got snow coming. We got like 8 to 10 inches of snow coming today. And Frank and I were just sitting around. These are the wheelbarrows, you guys, right there. That's battery powered. I keep 2 of them. I usually keep them full, but we're getting ready for a big snowstorm, so we just carried more wood in. So anyway, Frankie hurt his hand pretty bad. Nikki's working on it. I'm eventually gonna get him to tell the story, but he doesn't want to tell it yet. Sometimes you got to get Frankie out of his shell a little bit. So make sure you guys stick around. I hope you enjoyed today's video. God bless you guys. Whatever you're doing, stay safe. If you're out plowing snow and you got heavy snow coming, man, just take your time. I don't want to see you guys getting hurt. Go get them, you guys. You ready? 3, 2, 1, run him over. That was one-handed. You did that one-handed. All right, do it again, do it again, do it again.
All right, I'm gonna die. That's fine. It's for the video.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, wait a minute. I like Xander. Don't hurt him.
Yeah. I'm enjoyable company. You're not. Put your legs in. Good boy.
All right.
I feel like this is less safe. For you, maybe. This would be the time to turn on the electric. You're not telling you. Ah! Dude, you were so close to not being on the reps. I could have died. My legs aren't in a safe spot right now.
You had your back arched like you were in prison getting. Oh, he gets the reward. You're more man than Stan. I didn't know that was such a thing, but hey.
I only weigh like 155 pounds. He's 200.